If you want to have super gorgeous, beautiful, skinny body and lose 20 plus kilo in a month, this video is not for you, because this video is about sustainable diet. This video is for those who just want to have a beautiful body, not the top looking body, but effortlessly beautiful, who want to have happiness in life, who want to indulge and enjoy the food, and just have the high energy for everything you want to achieve in your life. This video is about that, so keep watching if you're from the second group, not the first, who want to transform DNA. To me, the most important is longevity, happiness, and to just have like optimal shape with optimal lifestyle. Those who've been watching my channel for a very long time, they know that I try to be a fruitarian, I try intermittent fasting, I try many different types of diet, and I was pescatarian for around like 10 years. Pescatarian meaning you eat fish. So during my life, of course, as probably many of you, I try many different food approach, and I noticed that one approach worked the best just for me. And for those who are watching my channel for a very long time, yes, I cut the bang, the curtain bang, or like a French bang as they call it here in Russia. So yeah, that's like a little new thing I have. So today I want to take you on my typical day in life. I will show you what I eat and my kind of approach and thoughts behind the food. I've been reading like a lot of studies. I love to watch videos about like different diets and this and that, and yeah, I was kind of like a nerd regarding this topic for many years. And yeah, with all being said, I noticed that the most important in life is appreciate your own body, self-love, and really enjoy what we have on this beautiful planet. As cheesy as it sounds, I think it's really the most important stuff. That's why I moved from any kind of like restrictive diet. So today, as for now, I'm not vegetarian, I'm not vegan, I'm not pescatarian, I'm not fruitarian. So at the moment I don't put any kind of like labels on myself. I just want to be like, want to have freedom in my choices. I just want to, I don't know, just have freedom. I'm not gonna put any labels anymore at any point. If I want to eat plant-based, I will quietly eat plant-based without any labels. I honestly hate, or not hate, but I don't like when some people, when they go to the restaurant, they have such a lack of etiquette. They start to give all their like dietary problems. I mean, of course, if you have allergy, I would understand, but they start, oh, I don't eat gluten, or I don't eat this, or I don't eat that. Oh, I cannot eat that. Oh my god, there is like a little piece of something came to my plate. Like, I don't know, I'm such a like easygoing person. I think, yeah, above anything, etiquette should be like the number one, how you behave in a society, and this kind of like, yeah, labeling yourself, especially when you go like to such places, I don't see any kind of elegance in it. And I think like, yeah, it's just kind of trashy thing to do. Sorry if I offend someone, it's just how I think and how I see people who sit next to me and start to go through all this kind of their self dietary restrictive mode, what they can eat, what they cannot eat. Like nobody care, nobody give a damn unless you have like a serious allergy. For that very reason, I never in my life, I never said like in kind of like a group of friends, group of people, I mean of course like in a private talk or with you, I share something like behind my thoughts, but if I go like for a dinner with my friends or family, I'm not gonna go through all my dietary, I don't know, kind of like weirdo stuff. So I will share with you my dietary guideline. It's not the rule, it's not something like I will hate myself for if I don't do something from this list, but it's my guideline. So how I like to do things, how I feel myself the best. So I try to follow like 80-90% of the time. Yeah, I try to follow this like guidebook or guide list what I created just for myself. But if something didn't go as planned, it's okay. I will never hate on myself, on my body, and yeah, I'll just try give my best the next day. That's it. This is, I think, how it should be. So my morning, more or less, I always start from like lemon water, and I would like to give a tip for you right now, because I live at the moment in the cold country. I'm staying in Russia, and here is like quite cold, and I had a weird feeling regarding this like lemon water in the morning, because it's kind of cold and you don't feel for cold water in the morning, so you feel more for something like a tea. But I found out that if you boil the water a little bit and put the lemon just like in a warm water, it works as great as the tea, surprisingly. Sometimes I also take like a black tea with lemon, but I prefer to stick with like not to waste the time in the morning and stick with just plain water and lemon. Then after my very short workout, I do like 5 to 10 minutes cardio, and then like around like 20 to 30 minutes kind of like stretching, pilates, or just like some workout from the internet. After that, I'm preparing my first meal of the day, my breakfast, and I noticed that I feel so good when I eat eggs. Whatever like the egg combination happening, like I go for it. I love eggs like as a first meal of the day. I know some people, they love porridge. If you love porridge, it's okay, you have to listen to your body, because most of the psychologists, they say that if you eat what you don't like and don't love, it's the fastest road to psychological problems. So if you do love porridge in the morning, I think your body tells you what it should be. My body doesn't like any kind of like porridge in the morning, or muesli, or yeah, like cornflakes kind of stuff. I love omelets. So sandwich with egg, I'll go for it, sunny side up. Lately I'm being fond of like just omelette with a little avocado toast. Sometimes if I don't have avocado, I can have bread with butter, bread with sometimes I actually do also like with the feta cheese and tomatoes. Very rarely I switch to kind of mozzarella sandwich, and in the weekend I can go all in and go for something like a sweet breakfast. I could go out, maybe order something unusual, yeah, but at home I prefer just my eggs. And even outside, if there's like poached egg with something, you bet I will go for it, and then I'll still have something sweet to kind of complete the yeah, the brunch or the breakfast. After my breakfast, I practice my drawing skills, drawing mastery, and then I have a coffee break. And yeah, I forgot to mention, my breakfast is at 10 and my coffee break at 12. I know it's kind of a short period, but this is how I feel in the morning. I feel for coffee around 12 o'clock and a little bit more sugar boost before my kind of actual business task. As Italian people say, dolce vita. If you do a little bit of research, you will know that your brain mostly take as a fuel sugar. So yeah, I go for the some kind of like a sugary dessert wherever I have. Sometime my mom bake a cake for the weekend, so I will take that cake and have the coffee with it. Sometime I go for the croissant, for other kind of pastry. If I don't have anything, I can have dry fruits like dates even. So yeah, this is kind of like, I do not avoid sugar. I actually fuel myself a little bit before kind of like a more serious business task. Every Wednesday I'm going to the bakery to buy fresh craft bread and some desserts, some sweet or like some bakery like croissant or some like Russian sweet bakery to have it later on with the coffee. Here we got bread. Then a beautiful croissant and yeah, this as well. Then after my coffee break I have around like 3 hours of work, and then like around like 3-4 o'clock, mostly like I do it at 4, I have my afternoon tea. This is how I call it. So I have like another break where I go for a walk. If I'm in a warm country, I'll go to the beach, just do something fun, swim, walk, like yeah, you name it. Like if I'm just here, maybe I can watch something or like also bake some stuff. And during my afternoon tea break, I try to stick with the smoothie. So if I feel like I can have something cold, I'll go for smoothie. If I want something like warmer when it's like colder days, I will try to prepare some soup. If I'm at some like a fabulous place where I actually meeting with friends at this time, I'll go for just like all in afternoon tea with the champagne. So yeah, but yeah, most of the days of course is just a smoothie and the soup. Or the soup, no champagne. And my thoughts behind this time and this type of food, because I don't like smoothie, like I really try to have it as a breakfast, and I absolutely don't like, I don't enjoy it as yeah, as the first meal of the day. Maybe it's more kind of beneficial, but yeah, I do not like it. But I still need to get my vitamins, antioxidants, lots of fiber, which basically I don't get like throughout the day, like from omelette, no fiber, also from pastry during my coffee break, no fiber. So I try to put in my body more nutritious things during the yeah, like afternoon. Then I have a free time, and around like 7, 8/9 o'clock I'm having my dinner. Mostly I try to stick with like 8 o'clock, but yeah, if there is like something, some reservations or something like that, or like I have some commitments or I need to go somewhere, I kind of like fluctuate this time. It's not a big deal really, like you have to be flexible in life. So yeah, during this time I go for like the biggest meal I think of the day. I really take my time. If I eat at home, I really try to do something nice for myself, just to show a self-love. I know it's like, it's weird because I kind of like, I'm living alone and I don't have anybody to cook for, you know, these beautiful meals or to show off. However, I still think that you should make an effort for yourself, because I do enjoy like when I put like a beautiful meal on beautiful plate. And for my dinner meals, it could be basically like anything. It could be like fish with rice, it could be some warm salad, it could be some like falafel with tabbouleh, it could be also some maybe like a burger, could be vegetarian burger, or like just a simple meat burger, or I could even prepare chicken with rice. So during my dinner I try to combine a protein and carbs, because like yeah, this is how I feel myself best, kind of full, but without the feeling that I overate. And if I have a dinner outside, I would also go mostly like, I think just normal stuff like fish, steaks. I could go like for something like a plant-based. Yeah, just a proper healthy, more or less, meal. I like just normal healthy food. I don't go like all kind of like with all obsession. Like in general, I prefer to lean towards plant-based and Mediterranean diet. So this is like how I think what's like the healthiest thing. If you read any books about like plant-based or like Mediterranean diets, probably you would understand why, and this is just something how I feel myself best. However, if like in some day, some people like my parents, they love McDonald's, they will say like, oh, like we all want to go and eat at McDonald's, like, do you want to go? Even though I, from the bottom of my heart, I hate McDonald's. The bread in that burgers are awful, and like in this, like the wraps, completely awful, and like ingredients they use, I just don't like. It's not my cup of tea, I would say. I don't like enjoy, I don't have a gastronomical orgasm or like from McDonald's as some people do. I would say yes, let's go. If you all want it, we go for it, and I will order something also there, like I will get something. I don't really care, like I wouldn't hate on myself, like I fully would understand and acknowledge that this is the food I don't enjoy. I don't feel physically good and my best after this food. That's why I kind of like, I don't like to go for it, like in my own preference. Like yeah, it's not my thing. Like I know some people, like for them it's like a ritual or whatever. I would rather prefer my own burger at home, but when you're outside with somebody and everybody want to go to that place, I would say yes, why not? And yeah, I would rather prefer, of course, like some kind of a sushi spot or like a pizzeria. Absolutely love Italian, Spanish, French food. I think it's my favorite, and Japanese also. I kind of like all cuisines. If it's, I noticed that if the food prepared well from very good ingredients in a very clean and nice like top level, any cuisine like could be fabulous, amazing, like Peruvian, Mexican, love it all, Indian also. Sometimes I do it at home. Yeah, I just encourage you also to spice up your life with proper food. So this is how my typical day looks like from a food point of view. And the reason I kind of like I think like a year ago or more, like to this type of eating and lifestyle. I would call it actually more like a balanced lifestyle rather than a diet. Yeah, the reason I move to this, because in order to create, I cannot like sit and think about like, oh, when is gonna be like the next meal, or when I gonna eat, or like I feel myself hungry, or my stomach is like kind of making all this type of like uncomfortable sounds. So for that reason, like in order to have maximum energy, so I could create beautiful art, I cannot have my thoughts all in food. I just have this guideline for myself. I know that I will be eating soon, and I don't need to worry about food. I don't need to starve. I don't need to kind of, when I go out with somebody, like I don't need obsess or embarrass myself with all this craziness. Like I remember like when I was fruitarian, like basically you could eat only like a cutted cucumber and cutted pineapple. I remember like going to a very chic, over-the-top restaurants in Moscow and ordering like pineapple salad, which is basically a slice, or pineapple carpaccio they call it, which is basically sliced pineapple. Yeah, I don't need to embarrass myself. I could like really enjoy, I could enjoy the conversation, enjoy the food. And the other important point why I follow this type of eating pattern, because food is such a big part of socialization for every culture. I mean, food is a big thing. During the food, like we share our meals with people who we care about, like with people who we want to be around usually. So having a meal with somebody is like such important part in daily life, in the happiness, in psychological stability, balanced lifestyle, and just great living. So I don't want to miss out on that. And these diet guidelines help me to kind of enjoy and at the same time not overeat, not overdo, because I think the only unhealthy is extremism in anything. Like it could be like a religious extremism, like a dietary, sport extremism. I don't know, I just don't see it like healthy. I prefer more like sustainable and balanced life, and this is how I'm planning to live my life. So yeah, I have like, we don't know like how many years we all gonna live. Of course, like if we're healthy, yeah, we could optimize, but still we don't know. So why not to kind of like look our best without like obsessing over the top around our bodies. Just have like, we all have genetics, and we cannot like transform at the moment our genetical code to be like skinny and tall as Victoria's Secret models when we are like shorter and maybe like have little bit different body shape. There is like so many different body shapes and how our body reacts to the food. So I do encourage to embrace and really make the best out of it. Don't hate on yourself, just give yourself and your body what it's needed, the nutritions, not overdo, do not like overeat, do not like put some garbage inside of your body, like this fast food. I consider it's like putting the garbage, and this is like a sign of self-hate. If you don't like prepare nice meals, if you don't try to kind of like spoil yourself, not like with the sugar bomb, just spoil yourself like some nice treats, like the level you enjoy, like at the peak level, but not overdo it, because when you reach the peak level, it's just gonna go up. So for example, like a croissants is like a beautiful food, but if you eat like 100 of them, it makes like no sense. It's like you would feel yourself horrible, and your body would feel and look very bad. But if you just eat one, like a day or a week, as I do mostly like a week, one a week, you enjoy, like you get like the peak enjoyment without like hating on yourself, and without like all this like mental, oh my gosh, I eat some sweet, like I have to go and like jump rope for like 30 minutes. This is like I think psychological obsession, and I do not support that. I support balanced, sustainable lifestyle, and if you want to have this, you can follow my kind of guideline or create something what would fit your schedule, your body, your DNA. Move and see everything from the point of self-love. Self-love meaning not giving yourself 100 croissants. Self-love means to give a little bit of joyful things and giving like the all necessary nutrition. Don't put garbage in yourself and don't hate on your body. Once you start appreciating and love and care about your body, it would have like the most beautiful shape you possibly can with your DNA. So this is what I learned. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope this video was useful for those who still in this journey of finding the best balanced lifestyle from all sides, like career, food, like family. So I do wish that you find your like the best life, the best kind of like eating patterns, and just stick to it to look very good like at any day. You don't need to like do it for like a special time, like like when you get married or when you go for summer vacation. I just just want all of you to look your super best, like live optimal life and have optimal body and physique at any day of the year, and just enjoy like nice food and nice clothes. Thank you so much and wish you a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye.